Hey guys, Mike here. Welcome back to the vlog. So, if you're new to the channel, thanks for tuning in. And if you've been a subscriber for a while, thanks for sticking around. I've been working on low and slow to get them ready to go get Duke Kaboom. I got a water leak, so I've been changing change the heater hose that was leaking, or the radiator hose. But it's kind of windy today, and I don't know if I want to put the cab up with them, with it being windy. But and I'm officially out of firewood. Any of you guys that followed previous vlogs where I told you about my woodshed and my firewood? It's empty. So spring has to officially begin. It's a little chilly this morning. I do have some more firewood there. I just have to buck it up. But you know what? It's time to turn the fan off, and I have two choices. I can either go buck some wood, or I can work on trucks. I choose working on trucks. I'm sure the sun will heat the house. But that's it. There's no more fire. Unless I build another fire. Maybe I should cut wood. I don't know. I really don't feel like cutting wood though. But I really need to, because I need to fill up the woodshed. So maybe that's what we'll do. But yeah. I don't know. With this wind, I don't know that it's a good idea to put the cab up on low and slow. Dang it. Maybe I'll go work on stubby, and maybe the wind will die down so I can get that sucker finished. You know what? 1995. Push your pants. I think this one's a second word. Top glass, slow travel. Oh yes. 90 kilometers now. There's a peak. My shop is a mess. Yeah. Before we left on holidays, I changed the snow tires, took them off of Andrew's Jeep. Changed the tires on my pickup. They're still there. I need to wash them, put them away. I've got tools from working on low and slow from outside that I just threw in the door. I've got his winch over there. I've got this tool cart. I've got those tool carts, and I got stubby. So maybe what I'm gonna do, I'll clean up a little bit off camera, and then I'll tip the cab up on stubby, and we'll pull the wiring harness out and see if we can figure out why it doesn't run properly. Because I want to get it running properly, i.e. the throttle pedal working, and then we can change the transmission. So drop the transmission and see what's wrong with it. But I don't know that we'll get that done today. But anyways, I better get to work. And guys, if you like key tags, I've got two new key tags up on shoppeterbiltmike.com. I've got roll coal. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Rollins. I've got this backwards, so let's hold it this way. Yeah, baby. Roll coal. On both sides says roll coal. This is actually the keychain for Kenny. So, and then on this side, don't kill Kenny. And then it says KW K100E. So if you'd like to pick up a key tag, go to shoppeterbiltmike.com. And you know what? I'm gonna be having sales all the time. Might look at some discounts on shipping, because I know shipping's a bugger. And you know what? Might not make any money selling this stuff, but it's pretty fun. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know about that. Oh, and don't forget, there is only one King t-shirts. Oh, one King, yeah. Yeah, baby, because there's only one King. That's Peterbilt. There might be the world's best, which, you know, is Kenworth's slogan, but I'm a Pete guy. Yeah, guess you didn't know. Or a K100 Kenworth guy, because I really do love my K100s. Aerodynes. So I'm getting the shop cleaned up. I got my tires out. I got the snowblower taken off. And this is why I didn't want to tip the cab on low and slow and start working outside. Look what we've got this afternoon. What? Oh, a miserable afternoon. The wind's blowing and a storm is moving in, mixed snow and rain. Yuck. And you might ask, Mike, why don't you just put them in the shop? Well, I dumped the water in it outside and I'd run it into the shop except for the fact that there's no water in the water pump and I don't want to screw things up. So, you know what? It's a stubby kind of day. Yes, it is. So let me get a light hooked up so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is our engine wiring harness going to the cab, and you can see it's been repaired before. And if we go down over here, it's been repaired there as well. Now this goes, I don't know if you can see it, through there, up there, loops around, and then it goes through here. I actually found 2 more green gremlins here that I just put a patch wire in to see if that would work. And then here is the box that goes into the cab, and you can see there's those plugs right there. So, oh, and this is my oil pressure sending line. So, yeah, lots of little green gremlins. But I am going to pull, I should have pressure washed under here first, you know that? Whatever. Just to get the dirt off these. And there should be a plate that goes from here to here to protect it, but it's gone. So I think I'm gonna have to make one. But in the meantime, let's pull out this engine harness and let's pull out this engine harness completely and see if we can't fix it to make it run. Maybe I'll see if I can buy another one, but I don't know, this vintage, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to buy another one. So we might have to practice our engine wiring harness rebuilding skills. I mean, how hard can it be? Just get a big roll of wire and put the tunes on and number them all. You know, it's funny, I picked up this light from Princess Auto and I was watching Twin Stick's latest episode and he picked up a light as well. I can't help but think, great minds think alike. You know I just Princess Auto because the tools are, you know, cheap. A lot of it's Chinese stuff, cheap Chinese stuff. But you know what, it serves a purpose. And when you're a jobber, there's no sense buying a big expensive tool for one job, but sometimes buying quality stuff definitely makes, well, actually every time buying quality stuff makes all the difference in the world. But sometimes, I'm making a mess. You just need something to make it happen. So, without further ado, I'll keep pulling these off. That was easy. Got a little bit dirty doing it, but there's the engine side. And this was all wrapped up. But the interesting thing is the throttle pedal started working after I put the cab down. So I figure, you know what? Oh yeah, look at that. There's another bugbear. I don't know if you can see that. There's a rub. Ooh, right there. So yeah, this harness is our issue. And these plugs. Don't mind my dorky. So I think. See, now this is. There's another spot here that's suspect. But I think what I should do is peel all this wrap off because it's not very good and see what we can find. So this is, I found 2 broken wires here that had the green monster. This one's got a nick in it. That's just a patch. And then of course, these plugs. And these plugs look terrible. And it could even be in here. You know, because depending I think we'll probably pull these apart and determine what, I mean, I'm gonna have to get new plugs. I wanna make sure we know where the pins go. That's the critical part. But I don't know. I mean, if there was a green monster there, I'm pretty sure there's a green monster in there, so. So that's the back of the truck. This is the front. Can't see nothing. Now, let's just go through, inspect these suckers. I don't know how these come apart, or if you can, I'm assuming, oh yeah, there's a, it looks like a metal C-clip. So check that out. Oh, and there's another gremlin. See right there? Gosh. So, how do you cut this apart without cutting your wires? But that's, you know, that's probably exactly what a problem is, because it's green monster when the cab's bent, it makes connection. When it's not, it doesn't. So, how hard could it be to rebuild the harness? And rebuild, I mean fix it. If there's good repairs, you know, it's probably good enough. Or if anybody knows where I could get a harness, leave a bleep bloop down in the comments. I'm gonna get a smaller pair of cutters too. But if I have a, do I have a? I don't know. But yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know if you guys know of anyone that makes harnesses, and we'll see what we can do. But I definitely think the wise thing to do is to pull all of this stuff off, this plastic crap, and inspect it all. You know, like right here, there's a little nick, and it's not through, but I think I did that. I think. So that looks pretty fresh. So now I gotta fix that too. Because trying to fix it in the truck, I mean, it's just like putting these in, you can't work, so you, anyways, you know what I'm talking about, so. Anyways, I'll get to work and peel this back. But at least we know where the problem is. Oh, what a bugbear this is. So I've got it stripped mostly. The one spot that I thought it was rubbed through here, I think it was just green monster from another wire that was corroded there. I mean, it's stained, but it looks fine. Of course, the thing's full of dirt. Here, this wire, where is it? These wires here. Now, I have no idea what this wire does. Well, actually, maybe that's the throttle pedal position thingy. Just because that's the fault it was saying, it's rubbed through. It's rubbed through here somewhere. No, I'm certain it was here, and it was, oh no, this one. Yeah, so this wire is rubbed through. So that's definitely an issue. Although it's still together, but I mean, if it was shorting out, certainly not going to get good voltage. Oh, and whatever was wrong worked when it was bent and not when it was straight. It's full of dirt. There's these connections here, and like you want to just give them a tug, because if they're corroded inside, they'll pull apart. But these actually look pretty good. These are like those shrink tube connectors that have the sealant in them. I'm actually surprised they look as good as they do. This neck stretch looks good. You know, other than there's lots of dirt, like a lot of dirt. But you know, overall that looks good. But this is where this is ugly. This is just ugly. The wires are all, oh, that looks like a, see, like there's a flat spot. I don't know that it's through the sheathing. Sort of give your wires a little tug test. But yeah, we're gonna have to clean this up, inspect it all, because this has been repaired. It feels like it was covered with grease maybe at one time. These connectors are hard. Feels like it's been burnt. So it's ugly. Ugly, 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 ugly. Yeah. So anyways, guys, that's not cool. These ends, I mean, aside from the fact that I just ran this through dirt, all my grease, looks pretty good. Little tiny nick there, which may have been caused by myself. I don't know if I'm going to pull all of this off, all the sheathing. Everything down here looks okay. I might just pull the sheathing off just to make sure, and then wrap it back up again with some wire wrap tape or whatever. But overall, just giving it the big inspection. Then there's this plug. I have no idea what that does, so we'll just plug that back in. But it's not corroded inside, so that's good. This one actually went to the transmission. So this is obviously a speed sensor for the speedo. That's a bit of a, oh, see, that looks, it's a spot that looks suspect. It's definitely been, there's another suspect spot. But this sheathing is a real barn bear to peel off, let me tell you. I think that's just a rub spot. But there's actually quite a few rub spots on here. Like there's another rub spot. I don't think it's broken. So probably what I should do is, yeah, peel all this off just to make sure these wires are not broken, like right here, because like that looks Looks suspicious. Is that the most suspicious looking one? Or was it here? Like right there. Worst thing is I don't want to nip the wires. I think that's okay. So anyways, this is a challenge. You know, and then I wonder, maybe, I'm surprised there's not more actual rubbed through stuff, but there again, is there green monster under these plugs? If there is, like, how do these come out? I mean, because that's a hard black piece. So I'm going to bet money that behind that there's... I tell ya, I got dirty. Can you tell? I'm dirty. It was a bit of a bugbear taking this this harness out, and it's not as bad as I thought. So it makes me think there's green monster in those plugs. But I also ripped out. It had a Raycor fuel filter housing that wasn't hooked up, so I ripped that out. It was on top of those air tanks, and I ripped out this air line for a winch that we're not using. And then this is like a cable. Well, actually, I'll show you. It's a cable start, stop, PTO engage right here. And it goes to this. So we're going to pull that out. But yeah, and of course, this is the other plugs there. And this is part of that winch stuff. So this can come out. But yeah, we're making progress. Slow and steady. Oh yeah, and I gotta clean this out. And there's a tachograph in there. Who knew? Wonder if that matches the mileage on there. 766. Doesn't even mean that this tachograph was with the truck, but yeah, there's some dirt and gunge in there, but I'll just forget I didn't see that for a bit. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, subscribe, and what should we do with Stubby? What do you think? Should we stretch him out, leave him short? I was kind of thinking of leaving him short. I want to get this harness thing sorted out so he runs and revs up, and then I want to kind of strip him down. I'm going to take this deck off, and I also want to pull these off. I'm going to grind all these rivets out and pull these plates off, because one day we're gonna paint them, and really the cab on this bad boy is in pretty darn good shape. You know, not much for dents. So maybe what we'll do, I want to get them running and driving. We'll pull the transmission, and maybe this is the truck we pull the cab off and get it painted first, you know, because we can do them all, but somebody's got to be first. There's a little bit of glue on there. Got some rust there. But, oh, and some corrosion up there from the moss buildup. I kind of feel like this is the one to strip naked and build it back up. This one and K2. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace. Hola. I don't know.